Everyone, I'm Diane Daniels. We apparently had a few technical problems there. We'll try and get that worked out for you. We begin tonight with the situation at Notre Dame, the shockwaves surrounding the announcement of that academic fraud investigation that has taken 4 players off the field continues tonight. We begin our team coverage live now with WSBT's Carl Deffenbaugh, who is out at the stadium today. And today we hear from Coach Kelly on this for the first time.
Yeah, and just to kind of recap, people, the 4 players involved in this are Kavari Russell, Davaris Daniels, Kendall Moore, and Ishak Williams. And they're being under investigation for what the school is calling academic dishonesty, basically that they turned in papers and homework written by other people. Now, Father Jenkins and Athletic Director Jack Swarbrick addressed the media yesterday, and today we got to hear from head coach Brian Kelly, though. And the first time that the coach said that he found out about it was Thursday when Swarbrick told him, saying that he was shocked and disappointed. Kelly and the Irish were back at practice today inside Notre Dame Stadium, and perhaps ironically, on the day the university faculty and staff were invited to come check things out. The 4 players in question will not practice or play until the investigation is over, though Kelly did say they are welcome in the team's training facility, the Goog, and that these are still potential issues. Nothing proven, of course, yet. Kelly said he is just a bystander as this investigation moves forward, adding that part of the reason he took the job in South Bend was to be part of an institution that took these matters so seriously. Kelly's now 5 years guiding the Irish have been full of on-field success, but also marked by a number of off-field issues that have plagued his teams.
You know, this isn't the time to have a debate on what my, leadership or lack thereof is. My focus is on my football team. People have their opinions, and certainly they're entitled to them. I'm going to focus on this football team and getting them ready in 2 weeks for ice. In our locker room, we have a very simple covenant. Treat women with respect, don't cheat, don't lie, and don't steal. And our players see that every single day when they walk into our locker room. It's been on that wall since I took this job. And those standards haven't changed and will never change. I've had them for 24 years as a head football coach. So I know the environment that we create here, and our players do. They know the standards. Just like a parent, it tears at you, because you're espousing these values on a day-to-day basis.
I think you can hear the frustration there that despite the emphasis from the athletic department and Brian Kelly that potentially 4 players have not lived up to those standards. We're going to, of course, have more for you coming up in sports. We're going to hear much more from Brian Kelly on sort of his plans to fix the program a little bit and how to avoid these situations in the future.
All right, we'll check back with you later. Thank you, Carl. Well, WSBT's Suzanne Spencer continues our team coverage now. She's at the live desk with more on the economics of this, especially for all the local businesses that rely on Notre Dame home football Saturdays to make money. Suzanne?
Diane, the academic fraud investigation has created a lot of question marks when it comes to the impact it will have on the team's ability to win. A winning team makes all the difference to local businesses when it comes to making money on those home game weekends.
It's the most exciting time of the year for us. Obviously, our business triples just for the fans that come into town.
Natalie Klein manages Brothers on Eddy Street, a hot spot for Notre Dame football fans.
A lot of our business is based on Notre Dame football.
Notre Dame football brings in between $10 to $18 million to the local economy in just one home game weekend. O'Rourke's is another business that relies on football traffic.
Right around the corner, we do have football.
The manager at O'Rourke's knows football is a moneymaker. The more the team wins at home, the more money local businesses like hers make. And when the team loses, fans and visitors show up less and spend less. And it doesn't help that before the season has even started, 4 key players are out of practice and games until further notice.
It's a shame that that's happening, and it's a shame that, that's marring Notre Dame's image. But as far as the local businesses, I really don't think it's going to affect us at all.
Steve Sadeh at Bruno's Pizza in downtown South Bend also hopes fallout from the academic fraud investigation won't keep the team from winning.
Everybody knows if they're winning, more people come in. If they're not doing so well, or if this is a blight on the reputation or what have you, then they will be a little thinner.
And all the business people I talked with today are taking a wait-and-see approach to this season, and they're remaining optimistic. In spite of yesterday's bombshell news, they say many of the Notre Dame fans are so loyal, they'll keep coming to town for games no matter what. At the live desk, Suzanne Spencer, WSBT Channel 22 News.
All right, thank you, Suzanne. And this story continues to be one we will follow for you both on air and online. Carl Deffenbaugh will be back with more on what players are now being called on to step in and fill the roles left empty by the players who are now under investigation.